Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. I'm going to do a layout today for you guys for Tuesday in the Attic. I'm a bit behind, so Tuesday in the Attic is with Jacqie from Jacqie Crafty and Jen from Kay's Mum. And they're going back to when the Scraproom first brought out their Freaky Fast formulas. Now, the Scraproom actually have their own Facebook group, so I'll pop that down below, as well as Jacqie and Jen's YouTube channels. So this one is from April 2017, and I took a screenshot of it, so I'll pop that at the start for you and at the end. 11 by 4, 6 by 4, 5.5 by 3, 7.4 and 3 by 5. So I grabbed out I've gone through all the scraps on my desk and a bag underneath because I really need to clean up my desk. This is the 11 by 4. This would be the 7 by 4, 6 by 4. I put them in size order, 5.5 by 3 and 5 by 3. So I fanned it. I'm going to pop it on like that. Oh, and actually that's the 6 by 4. No, that's just a piece of cardstock I had, and I framed my photo. This is a photo my daughter took of her teddy bears hugging each other in front of the fire. We haven't had the wood fire going for a long time, and she thought it was beautiful, but our heat pump decided to kick the bucket, and we had to go and scrounge around in the woodshed to see what we had left to have a fire for a week. So it was very nice, I have to say. So I've just fanned it. Probably could go out a bit more, but I just left it at that. I'm going to leave it at that because I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ink blend around. I'm going to use a Close to My Heart Lagoon ink. These are old inks. The new ones are now definitely water-based, whereas these ones, they might say they're water-based, but they certainly are not. As I experimented with. I'm just going to go around like this. I don't know why I chose the Lagoon. I just love this colour. It was my favourite colour from Close to My Heart. So it's just going down here and around. I got a bit of black on there. That's a bit of an accident, but anyway. So it's just making swirlies, so that's fine. See if we can't go like that. A bit harder now, let's see. Get it on there. Roughly, if I can find that little these. No, the photo was there. So they must be about there. So let's just fix up the top a bit more then. Sorry, I've gone quiet. I'm just trying to concentrate on trying to blend it a bit better. Notice I'm trying to do the dot in the middle and coming out. As the foams make a dot and you have a darker area. Go off the edge there. I don't think I've gone off the edge enough over here. Right, that'll do. So, Tuesday in the Attic, it's just, the Scraproom give you these measurements, and you just go through your Can't get my words out today. Go through your scraps, see what you got at those measurements, and go from there. So I just grabbed a few that I thought would be, like I grabbed them out. Yep, they were going to be the right size to cut down just that little bit extra. Some were the exact size, which was good. And then it's just a matter of going through what you've got to cut down to those sizes. Yeah, I have no idea if that's straight. I'm just eyeballing it. And then seeing what you can come up, you just move it around on your page. I didn't even do that today. I just I started stacking them up to get ready to move them around, and I thought, oh, why don't I just fan them? Forgot about all these that I did. So yeah, that's all it is going through your scraps, using up your scraps, coming up with some sort of design with those size pieces of paper, those measured pieces of paper that you've just cut to those measurements, and seeing what you can come up with. Oh, my fingers don't want to work this week. Had some fairly bad weather, and I think I've got really bad arthritis in my knuckles from all those years of typing before I stopped to be a stay-at-home mum. Said to my husband last night, I've dropped that many things. This one is the worst one of all. Like, it really hurts to... It feels like I'm actually pulling something in there. I said to my husband, if I ever have to type again, I'll probably hit the bottle, I reckon. Not kill myself, because that's a bad thing to say, but so I know the last place that I worked, the lady that I used to help, like when she was away, I went up to do some of her job, and then if I was away, she'd come and do my job. Come sort of take it in turns, a bit like that. And she actually had carpal tunnel. She's actually had operations on her knuckles, on her hands. Just so many years of typing. And I mean, there for a while, I was actually doing a lot of typing. I mean a lot. To the point I hated it. Okay. So I didn't want to cut my daughter's photo down, because in actual fact, it was beautifully proportioned in the sense of a photo being taken. There's the main subject looking at the heater, and she's got fairly even gap on each side, and it just looks beautiful. And this is going to be my title. I'm going straight across with it. Oh, we better stick that down, yes. It's just a branding strip off the Kaiser Craft brand sheets of paper. They have some beautiful sayings and things on their branding strips. This is going all squiffed on here. And I thought this was appropriate, if I can get this to work. It doesn't matter where we're going, but who we have beside us. She's always got these teddy bears with her. She might be 13 going on 14, but she's going to be like a mother. Teddy bear mad. Hence, I have heaps and heaps of teddy bears. that she's, you know, now decided that are hers. Half of them. Right. So, with having all this stuff on my desk, and I mean, it's a mess. I literally have to clean it up after I finish. I've gone through my little container of embellishments that I've got there that I haven't used. And I did go and find my sloth stickers and a sloth hanger. So I thought I might actually pop that in there as well. Like that. So I didn't really necessarily want the sentiment on it, but I couldn't find anything to stick over that. So hang in there. I don't really need a hang in there. Well, I suppose it was a hang in there moment, but we just hung in there before the part come. Maybe I do leave that out because it kind of was a hang in there. Try and get that in there. Oh, I didn't. Around in black. I've inked around the edges in black. Right, now I had some of these little I'm going to go something like that. Light up the top, and dark down the bottom here. I think this one. These are just old, and I mean old. I think I've had these since I very first started scrapbooking. They were called button something. Cardboard buttons. I wanted that to be the base of the probably should do the same there because that one's got 4, this one's only got 2. Oh, they're 2 different. Oh well, doesn't matter. I don't mind. Doesn't matter. Still getting used. So here for you now, where's that other one? I had that little teddy bear one that looked like a sloth, so we'll go with those 2. It's a square I cut out of a piece of paper. I had a whole piece of paper of teddy bears on a shelf. It's just a matter of taking what embellishments you've got and fan these out a bit too, like that. Put the camera there. It's kind of too big under that, isn't it? That then. Like that. Wait, is that and that. So I've used most of what I got out. Stick that on with some scissors, foam. Like that. Foam for that one. Just a second. Sorry about that, guys. Having a little coughing fit today. It's the worst thing about being an asthmatic. But, alright, now this little, I don't know how many I've got of it. Have that one off. The dolphin cuddling something. Like that. Okay. Now I'm going to do splatters at the ends. That's not all sitting right. So finish with that. That. With that. Nuvo Drops Rhubarb Crumble. We'll go so. And then I'm just going to do splatters, so hopefully I won't. I'm going to do some blue splatters. Okay, pick them up and put them on at the end now. So, as you can see, I've dropped something else yet again. Right. Cover the desk. Cover the photo. Don't get my Nuvo drops. And Distress Oxide Uncharted Mariner. Okay, last little bit. There we go, done. Pick that up. Try not to smudge anything. And we're done. And there you go. Okay, so I will put the screenshot on of the measurements at the start and the finish for you. And we might as well class this as an off the board as well, because it's a screenshot I took off my gallery, off the board pineapple papers. And that's, you know, taking things off your gallery and doing something, making a layout from it. So most of my freaky fast formulas will probably be for that anyway, because I've screenshot them all. If you think you might like to have a go at this, please, by all means, grab these measurements down and have a go and see what you can come up with. And I'll put the Scraproom as well, their group, Facebook group, down below in the description. At the same time, if you do like what I've done, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. I will stick down below in the description box Jacqie and Jen's YouTube channel, Scraproom Group's Facebook group, because they have different challenges every month as well, and one of them is a Freaky Fast formula. And I'll pop the playlist to Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. So that is mine for this week. So thank you everyone for watching. If you're new to my channel, I do hope you consider subscribing. It doesn't cost to subscribe, like, or comment to either myself, Jacqie, or Jen, and it helps us grow our channel, and we love what we're doing. So Freaky Fast Formulas has really helped me in regards to coming up with my own layout without using a sketch or scrap lifting somebody, because I would never do that before. Whereas I love these formulas, because at least it gives you an idea of, okay, let's just move it around and let's see what we come up with. So thank you everyone. I'll stop talking and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.